That's cool. Fred Flip. What color was the? You remember what color was the? What's Fred's car?
No.
I think it was red. I think it was red and white. I think so.
Could have been.
And I think Barney's own was it blue and something.
You know we can try.
Oh, look at right here. Look at right here.
Yeah.
See, red and yeah. Cool. But still, so what? The Flint mobile. Funny. Cool. Okay, last lane, last aisle.
Yeah. Just golf cart.
That's old.
Too bad you can't have those prices. 27 cents.
27. Wow. That's not right. That's not right.
At one time.
Wow.
In my lifetime, anyway. Yep, $5 might fill up your tank.
Right? Oh, hi.
Hi.
It's amazing how.
We got a bunch of 30s and even earlier. That's a 1915? No, 1910.
Oh my God, I saw this like in a movie. This hair.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this in a movie. Can't remember the movie though, but yeah, some movie at some point.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It's just amazing how cars have evolved.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
And that's why they try and, one thing they're trying to convey here with the museum is how cars have changed.
Yeah,
From
for sure.
1886 to 2020 Corvette, and
Right.
everything in between.
Wow.
Some of these cars here have, let's see, this one over here, they've
What?
got a rumble seat.
Rumble seat?
Yeah. It's just a lot of these cars in the 30s, they were a coupe, and so the normal seating was 2, maybe 3 people, depending on their size, but you did have additional seating
Oh, wow.
with the rumble seat. Now, some cars like this,
That closes or no?
yeah, that closes.
Oh, okay.
Use it for storage or
Yeah.
whatever,
That's
so
cool.
you could 2 people could sit right there.
Red
3.
rims.
And the way you would get up would, one here, one there. Some of the fancier cars that have the rumble seats, they usually had 3 steps.
Okay. Well, now I know what it's called, a rumble seat.
A car is really fancy or a high-priced car at the time because it had the 3 steps.
Right.
But like this one, well, this is a rumble seat.
Okay, it just closed.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
closed. That's closed. This one over here, this one has a trunk, and the way you can tell is the location of the handle.
Okay.
Okay, so this had a trunk. This you would pull up and just it's a regular
Right, but
trunk.
that one isn't a. Wait. Does it open? Mean that it has that thing there?
Well,
Or-
this is how you would open it. It's locked.
But it does.
But,
Okay, it does
yeah,
open.
This would open, and it would be a trunk. So there was no seating here.
So with that, that one doesn't have a seat in it, is what you're saying. So, but if you're gonna open that, that means you're not gonna keep this wheel on because you can't open that with the wheel there, unless the wheel comes down for you to open that trunk. Otherwise, how do you do that?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I've never opened it, so I don't know if it would hit this.
That looks like it's in there.
It
Like
looked
it's
like it would hit it.
yeah, for sure. Unless it's gonna go unless it goes this way, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it can't go. Definitely gonna hit that.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it would. But even if the tire wasn't here, it still seemed like
Yeah.
it would hit the
Yeah,
back.
exactly. So maybe there's a science to it.
Yes.
That's all. We just don't know
yeah.
because you
Maybe-
refuse to get the keys around here, But that's on you. Cool. Okay, gotta finish that aisle.
Yeah.
I wish they had the night ride. I wish they had Kit. I wish they had Kit.
Yeah, that would be-
Because the fact that then making him talk somehow, that would have been amazing.
Even a replica of it.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, now, some of these, you may have heard the term Phaeton. The Phaeton, well, we can compare this car to that one. Okay, these both had, front and rear seating, right?
Yeah.
The difference being that this had windows that you could crank up, that you could close, kind of protect yourself from the elements. These did not.
Oh, okay. Right. You
Yeah,
can't.
this is called a Phaeton.
Right. So these don't have windows.
No, there's no windows.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
Okay.
would probably, unless it was an emergency, you probably only drove these on a nicer day.
Right. When there's no rain.
When it's not too
you-
cold or too rainy.
you could probably get by with the rain. Depends. If it's
Yeah.
windy, then no.
Yeah.
Just a
slight rain.
exactly. And then there goes this kind of thing again.
Yeah.
Look the swoop.
Yeah, that was big in the 30s.
But then there's no wheel here. This one has no wheel.
Well, yeah, you didn't take off the whole thing and replace it. You would have had to have. This might have been the tire.
Oh, that goes around the wheel.
Yeah.
Damn. So they come to think about it. So back then, they had to replace it's two things going on. The wheel itself, or just the tire, just the two piece that goes around it.
I don't know if, because it does have a rim, okay?
Yeah.
It's just not what we normally think of
Right.
as a full
Exactly.
rim.
Exactly.
So did it all come off?
Right.
Off the hub, and then you would, I don't know. I don't know how a tire was changed on this.
It's a nice color.
Yeah, now this one has been modified.
Right. Oh, okay. And this one got windows.
Yeah, Windows has got, a modern V8 in it.
Cool.
This is a 1929 Chevy.
29.
Yeah.
And what year is this one? The green one.
This is a 29 Chevy as well.
20. Okay. Also,
But, like I said, it's a Phaeton.
they're both 29.
Yeah.
But that's funny that they're the same year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, how some cars, when they add some features, they give it a different, it's the next year, after
Yeah.
it. But these are the very same year. Very same year. They are different somewhat.
Yeah.
But this one looks like the top can come off. That
Yeah.
one doesn't. That one got windows. This one doesn't.
Yeah. This was, would be a convertible. It would come back.
Okay,
And
cool.
What this is for, that's the support, this bar when it comes
Right.
down.
Oh, nice.
Fully. And
That's
of course,
nice.
The reason why we have modern day trunks and the reason why they're called trunks is a car something like this. Because you literally had a trunk on the back of the car.
That one's different. Remember that one down there we were looking at? Looking at like a chest?
Yeah.
A chest on it.
Yeah,
And that's considered the trunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
in we do have a early 30s, 32 Cadillac stuff, but the reason we at least here in the U.S. we call our back part of the car a trunk is because somewhere early, days of cars, somebody built a device, and somebody said, "Hey, Billy, go get that trunk out of the basement." And they used it to carry stuff in. And
Wow.
it probably caught on, and eventually, well,
I mean, all that trunk is good for is some groceries. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, we'll go back
This
on that.
one, this was not in. You may not have seen the TV series because it was
before the 80s,
before
yep.
you came around. But the TV series called the Hogan's Heroes.
You know, yep.
It
Don't
was
know
in
nothing
the
about
60s
it.
into the 70s.
He looks vaguely familiar. Wasn't he on Oh man. No, that's not him.
No, probably not. But
Okay, I can't.
this car was not used in there, but a car similar to this year or this type of car would have been used in that series. This is a 51 Mercedes.
Wow.
Of course, what it did is the car still looks similar to the cars that would have been used in World War II by the Germans, and so that's why. They used this.
Right.
When I first started, I understood that this car was actually in the series,
Oh.
but no, I've come to find out, no, that's not correct.
Incorrect information.
Yes, but
This is another one. The top comes down.
yeah, again, another Phaeton.
Phaeton, right,
Yeah,
right.
as well as this one to your left as well.
Okay. I'm going to see if this
doesn't have
one.
the spare tires on the side.
Right,
But
no
it's a
spare
little
tire.
narrower, too.
And there's no trunk. I don't know.
No
Okay.
trunk. Well, it might. You do have a door handle.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
do-
at least
not
by
a door
like
handle, but you have a couple of handles, so it may have had some.
it may open, but
Small amount
maybe
of storage.
yeah, not a lot.
Yeah.
And at least it could, if it does open, at least this isn't in the way of it opening.
Okay, I'll contact somebody and tell them they need to change that.
Yeah.
Customers telling me
Yeah. See, I get if we had the keys. I mean, can a key go here? Yep. If you had the keys. We wouldn't have to question and worry and assume. Okay, then this one has the tire to the...
yeah, that's got tires on both sides.
Okay.
This is a Chevy, 34 Chevy.
Ooh.
This car was different.
I remember that from way.
DeSoto, like I said, DeSoto was the line under Chrysler. But what's make this so different? Okay, that's a 34, I think. Yeah, this is a 34 Holden. So you can see that style. And
Yeah.
look at this. This is totally different from that whole era, the 30s up to this point. What they were trying to do here was incorporate some aerodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe they were thinking mileage and, just it would cut through the air a little different and everything. But unfortunately, people are so used to the more 30s styling, it didn't sell that well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, of course, nowadays, everybody takes it into consideration and has for decades taken into aerodynamics in part of the styling. But in the 30s, it was totally a new thing.
And this was called a buggy or a bug beetle, before, when it was loud. Like really loud before it got quiet, before they made it quiet.
Yeah, this is, it's not a Volkswagen. But you can kind of see some similarities between this and the Volkswagen Bug. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. This is called a DeSoto Airflow. Chrysler also made their own version of that.
Cool.
This is a 28 Buick. This is a 31 Studebaker.
Oh wow! Look at this.
Yeah, now that's two rows of seating. This had 2 rows of seating, but unlike the Phaeton, like this is, it's got, 4
Wow.
doors, but, the windows that rolled up and so on.
Ooh, when you open it, does you remember see certain movies where the ladies, they open the door for the women?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get in. Ooh. You got the key, right? Ooh. I hope you got the key, driver. Cool. No, these are some comfortable seats, but they're not the other ones have like the leather seats. These are
Yeah. Material. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like they've been redone, but yeah, it probably feels more like your couch at home or your grandmother's couch or something.
And then the same fabric is in the door.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I think that's the first one I noticed that has a light up there.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. These just buttons or whatever that is. Cool. Nice. Okay, let's go, driver. What we doing? What you doing? Close the door. Get in here. Come on now. I have an appointment. Let's go.
Boy. Yeah, it is comfortable.
Yeah, it is.
Not easy to get in, though.
Oh, you sound like me now when I was trying to get in the others. Okay, buckle up. No seatbelts? Wait, no seatbelts. No seatbelts. Oh my God. Please drive carefully so you can make it in one piece. One piece, please. Yeah, this is really comfortable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Once I get in, once you get in, it is comfortable.
Yeah, this is cool. Cool. Doesn't it feel, I mean, no, it's only two of us in here. Doesn't feel crammed.
Yeah, you put 2 or 3 more people in there, it might feel a little cramped.
Right, exactly. But only 2 can go up front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
only 2.
Maybe a small child or something. But,
Yes.
yeah.
But then again, so let's think back. I didn't even realize that. So none of these cars have seatbelts.
No.
Oh my gosh.
seatbelts
I didn't even realize that.
Probably till the 50s.
What?
Into the 60s. And at least in the U.S., they didn't come mandatory probably till the late 60s or 70s.
Wow. Okay, so people weren't getting accidents back then? I mean...
No, of course they did.
But I'm assuming not to this degree that it does today. You know, because there's accidents every damn day at this, in this era.
These accidents may not have been as bad because, well, you're not going 80 miles an hour. Maybe you're only going 40 or 50. You're still going to get injured. You're still going to be damaged to the car. But,
That raises another question. I wonder if there were any speed limits. And if so, what were these speed limits?
I'm sure there were speed limits. But, back in this day, the 30s.
Oops, I'm trying to move around.
It may have been, 25, 30, 35 miles an hour. But you really didn't have freeways like we do. You had a lot of roads. They were highways, but they weren't freeways.
Yeah. Roads have changed,
really
and
didn't start until till the 50s. Because one thing that Eisenhower saw in Germany, they had kind of perfected their their Autobahn, their highways, and Eisenhower saw that, and then when he became president, he goes, "Oh, we need to improve our highways. We need to make better freeways."
Okay.
Similar to the Autobahns that they had in Germany, and that's why we now have the federal highway program that we do because of Eisenhower that he started back in the 50s.
What is that?
Well, this is Philco. That could be a radio.
But I know that looks like the radio right there, on the in the middle.
Well, this is the mileage. This is the water temperature. This is the oil and the amperage. I'm not sure what this is, but the Philco was a Trazatone. Yeah. This is probably the radio, early radio.
Okay. It's not coming on. You know why?
There's no battery.
And
Because we don't have the key.
Exactly. Where's the damn key? I've been asking for the key for an hour now. Do your job. Golly. Okay, cool. Wait, what is that? Oh, Lord. What is that now?
That's what I was just wondering. It's like, does it have something to do with the wipers or? But it's
Right.
not
The top don't come off of this one, right? No.
It's not moved. No, no.
Okay.
This is not a convertible, but it's like what are these knobs? That makes me wonder, since there's one on each side.
Right. What is that
maybe
for?
they're for the wiper blades, but
You know how
this be then?
the cars of today have like the handles up here.
Yeah, the old shit handles. They call it.
So, but I kind of okay. We're gonna say maybe that's an oh shit handle, but then if you're driving, that don't make sense to have an oh shit handle.
Yeah.
Over the steering wheel. Doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait a minute. Another thing I'm noticing: no rear view mirrors.
Yeah.
Wait. See, look across there. That one over there. That one has. Well, no, that's not red. That's just headlights. I don't know what that is.
They do
and the little ones.
On the one that says Concours on it. It does have
That one
mirrors,
has-
but they're
okay.
up. They're more up here at the top of the column, on the of the glass. It's more up on the side, as
Okay.
opposed to down here.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a Cadillac. That's a LaSalle. LaSalle was a car. There was a line by Cadillac, but you can see they're similar cars. The LaSalle was just a cheaper, smaller engine. You could say probably a little more fun because you didn't have to pay as much and so on. But it was around for several years, and they sold very well because you were getting a Cadillac.
This one or that one over there?
The one on the right is the LaSalle.
Okay.
It sold well because you were getting a Cadillac, but it was cost less. But because they sold so well, finally in I think it was 1940, Cadillac cut the line. It's like it's doing too well. It's hurting our Cadillac sales.
Does that make sense? Doing too well. It's hurting. Okay.
Yeah. Now it would have ended anyway, probably the next couple of years anyway, but because of the war. But
Wow.
it would have stopped because of it, just like all car production did. They just wouldn't have brought it back.
I gotcha.
Come back, in the late 40s, they just wouldn't have done that.
So listen to this. So no rearview mirror, no seat belts. So we're gonna die. It's pretty much what's gonna happen. We're gonna die. This is it. You know.
Pretty much.
The only thing is that. I mean, you have that to see the back, but you can't see so you got no blind spots.
It could use a little bit wider of a mirror,
Oh, golly.
but
They didn't think everything through, huh?
because if you had even a third person, if you had somebody sitting in the middle,
Yeah.
they'd be blocking
Oh, my
the view
gosh.
out the mirror.
Wow. Look at that.
But the good thing is, you didn't have really any blind spots.
You see, that's a good thing.
Well, since you don't have the rear view mirrors on the sides, you could easily turn around and, okay, there's no blind spot here.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. Okay, chauffeur, I can get out now since we ain't got no key. Let me out.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, kind sir. Oh, gee, my foot almost slipped.
Tip your chauffeur.
You supposed to help the lady out the car. I mean, oh, okay. Tip a chauffeur who ain't had no key. Right. Okay.
Okay, forget the tip.
That's right.
Now, here's something that's unique. It's a 1929 Chevy popcorn truck.
Oh my
They
God.
sold popcorn and peanuts out of this for many years.
Wow.
Kind of like a modern day food truck. But what they eventually did is they completely restored this, and that's why it looks as nice as it did. And then it was sold at Amica last summer.
Y'all ain't got no popcorn going.
No,
But
no, sorry, it's only on the display.
it's cool though.
And and when they normally have these put out, but when you bought this, you had the option of either powered by an engine or horse-drawn.
Really?
You could have gotten a horse-drawn one if you wanted.
Wow.
This, they wanted a.
Look, there goes the swoop.
Yep. The whole. That was the styling.
Yeah. Wow. Cool.
And we even have a carousel if you want to ride it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Really, it works. You can get on it or you sit on a bench, either one.
Do I look like I need to be in there?
I'm just offering it to you. You have a choice. I have the key to that.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? Ah, how coincidence. What a coincidence. You got the key to that, but not the key to none of these cars. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Cool. Okay. I've seen that before.
Yeah, Baby Ruth car. That's a actual NASCAR race-driven car. Now, this other one, I don't think that was ever driven.
What? Which one?
This one here, it is set up like a NASCAR vehicle, but it was cut up so that you could then see what the inside of a NASCAR vehicle looked like. You know, what the tank looked like, or the structure, the support,
Okay.
the
Okay.
roll cage, the inside of an engine, so on, what it all looked like. And these other vehicles here, these are they're called midgets or
Midgets.
midgets or come on, what are they? Can't think of the name. It'll come to me.
You remember?
These were driven locally at a local track.
Okay.
Sprint cars, sprints or midgets. That's what
Okay.
they're called.
Okay. You know what I just thought of as I'm looking at that one there, and then these here. Was it Little Rascals? Remember when they were doing right? It was Little Rascals, right? Where they had the race. They were racing the cars
I think so. Yeah.
with Darla and Alfalfa.
You're talking
and-
about maybe or the go karts or something.
Yeah.
These are probably like big go karts.
All right, cool.
Now this one,
They had something like that too in that movie.
this looks like a dragster, but that's because it was. This was a dragster that was set up for children. To get
They had one of them had one like that.
to
Yeah.
get children into the racing, into
That's crazy.
drag racing is what it was for. They were for kids aged 5 to 17. Of course, they don't have to be, especially if they got up to the later teens. You'd have to be a small person.
How can a 5-year-old even steer that the right way?
Yeah,
Come on
true.
now.
Yeah. And then they may not have been as big or long. Maybe it might have been a smaller one. But I can only go by this.
Right.
But as they got older, they could probably graduate from a small car to a larger car and so on.
Wow. All right. We made it through. It took us a while to get here. That's okay. We had some fun on the way.
You last. This was a 1914 race car.
Wow.
Not even roll bars, nothing like these other cars. You were the roll bar.
This one, that's a race car. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the protection?
Your protection was your. Well, you didn't. I was going to say the helmet, but you didn't have helmets. You might have, a leather cap and maybe some goggles.
And that's a side mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a side mirror here. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of the early racing, you had two people, and what the
Look
other.
at, oh my God, I just realized this is supposed to be the windshield.
Yeah.
That's not doing anything.
the other driver, he was your lookout for the traffic behind you, so you could, safely. Oh, there's a car in front of you, and you want to pass it. The other person would be the one. It might be the mechanic, but also the person that's looking for the other traffic. Well, somebody finally came up with the idea of putting a mirror on here, and you can get rid of the 200 pounds that's sitting over here, and might have helped, because now you got mirrors.
What's this?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what it is. It may have something to do with adding.
I don't know. Cranking it up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit of pressure. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's something. It serves a purpose, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not just there for
You have a
decoration.
switch down here, so that might have been the fuel tank or something. You may have a couple of different fuel tanks. Of course, I don't know what
Yeah, what is?
that is, but
Oh yeah, no, you said fuel tank. I wasn't even looking for fuel tanks on these cars. I wasn't even looking throughout the whole tour.
and, somebody added a horn.
A horn down here. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Does it work?
Well, it looks like it's electrical, so you'd probably have to have it running.
Oh,
Which
okay.
this car, you would probably not need a key, because back then you didn't have keys.
Wow.
The way you started, it probably didn't have a battery either.
Wow,
The way you
right?
started- yeah, back in the early 1900s and teens, the way you started the car was a crank.
Oh my goodness.
And
Look
it
at that.
Sometimes it could be difficult to do, and you're cranking the engine, so there might be some tension, and you might have to do it a few times, and sometimes it could kick back,
Wow.
and if it did, you could get hurt. It
Wow.
might break your arm, or depending on how far you're bending over, it might break your thumb.
Oh my.
So, you
Yeah.
had to hold your thumb, keep your thumb in.
Wow.
So yeah, you had to be careful.
Look at this one. This one has a nose and eyes.
This is a highly customized car. There was a
Street
back in
Nick
the
Bandit.
50s and 60s. You had this man,
Big
Daddy
Daddy.
Roth, right? Well, he had kids, of course, and one of the kids became Little Daddy.
Oh my
And
goodness.
this is what Little Daddy decided.
Oh wow.
Big old engine blowers on it and everything. And
Okay, this one got side mirrors.
this is not a I would call a street legal car. It has been driven. I've seen it driven in video, but
Look, and then there's the swoop. There's a swoop.
oh,
Not
yeah.
the same swoop, but
Yeah,
there's a swoop.
He may have taken that era in consideration when he was designing this.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can get in it if you want.
Oh, I can get in this one, huh?
Yes, you can.
Oh God, we got a client. The door don't open. Ain't no doors.
Door, sorry, you
Oh
gotta
my
climb
goodness. Oh
over.
my goodness. I don't know if I
I'll give
want.
you my hand so you can I'll help you in.